Chevy. You already know, man. Just understand that this is another episode of Get Real. Real estate as a lifestyle. You know, wake up, grind, repeat. We having real conversations, giving real advice, and we're making real money. I have a special individual in the building today. My guy, Mr. Richard Crayton.
Right.
Man, we linked up not too long ago, back in May, and we've been doing a lot of things together. We've been partnering up here locally in our city, but more importantly, man, he had a breakthrough moment where he was able to actually separate himself from the pack and go out there and really make it happen for his family. And in one day, this guy made over $24,000 in one day, man. But that's neither here or there, man. I'm sure people are excited just to hear about your story, just to hear about the journey itself, man. So to kick it off, man, just tell me a little bit about the backstory.
For me, I'm from Bossier City, Louisiana. Grown and raised here. I went to school in Bel Air, went to Parkway, graduated. Went to Tech for a little while. Also, I got a business degree.
Okay.
So for me, even when I was younger, it was always a hustle thing for me to do something on the side. Even when I was in high school, I had 2 jobs. So I've always looked for the extra stream of income.
Okay.
So rewind to a few years ago, where the sneakers was really booming, the sneaker industry was really booming. LeBron had the hottest kicks. You couldn't keep Jordans in the store for nothing. So I got into that with a couple of friends, and that just kind of like kick-started my initiative to try to grind and hustle for that extra income. So yeah, I was making a couple grand here off of a couple retros.
How old were you, man, when you was doing that?
Let's see, I was probably about like 24, 25.
Okay.
So it was just always something in me to look for the next thing to try to put myself in a better position.
Okay.
So I was going to sneaker events. I was reselling on eBay.
Okay.
Doing whatever I could. Going to the malls early, cleaning them out, then posting them on Facebook.
Wow, man. So that's that grind was always there, huh?
Grind's always been there. Then I got a little bit off into Bitcoin, into the stocks.
Wow.
So you know me, I'm a reader, but I also like to connect with people that are that are like-minded. So fast forward to 2019, my cousin just sent me a video in this group text that we got, and I saw Mark Whitten on the Breakfast Club.
Okay.
And I'd never heard of the dude before. So
right.
I'm like, what is this? He's talking about real estate stuff, and I've seen several videos on real estate, but it's always intrigued me, but I never delved into it.
Okay.
So he got to talking about wholesaling and strategies that he uses, and how he's trying to utilize the resources that are available to him to put people on. So I was like, man, this is different. I like this. So I watched a little 20-minute video, then I clicked on his channel, watched another little 20-minute video, and I'm like, this dude is speaking some real stuff. Why am I just not finding out about this?
Right.
So, I'm in a group message just stupid excited, telling my cousins look, hey, I'm about to try to do this, put things in motion. So then they end up getting on Max Maxwell's page, and Max pretty much has it broken down step by step. So you need to do this, you need to do this. So I took the initiative to go ahead and join some Facebook groups, did my research, and one of the things he said, join a couple of local Facebook groups.
Right.
So I joined my local Facebook group, Shreveport Bossier, and I was looking on the comments for specific posts, cash buyers and stuff like that, and then happened to see Chevy, on a couple of posts, and I just reached out to him. It was just like one of those things, man, I don't know what will come of it, but at least I'll try. Just trying to make a connection.
And I think at the time, man, when I reached out, I was on my way. I was I had a couple of deals that I was closing. I was getting ready to go to New Jersey, and hit me up, and I was like, man, yeah, let's connect when I get back. And it had been so long where I was like, man, I still haven't even left for Jersey yet, man. Let's connect, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, we conversed, and he was like, man, I've been doing this for a while, and I'd love to help you, man. Just let me know what you need. Here's my contact info. And I'm like, cool. I saved that. I connected with him. I bought a couple of books off Amazon, got to read. I'm still doing my, my due diligence on my side to get to the point where I kind of understood what it was. And then I just launched myself out there, really. And I'm like, what do I do next?
Right.
Chevy, he was like, man, look, this is how you formulate, to get your repair estimates, and this is what you look for when you go to houses. And, but it wasn't more so of, I'm going to show you how to do everything. I'm pinpointing things that you should look for. You go out there and let me know what you need. So it's kind of pushing me, and that gave me the confidence to be able to try to do it on my own. And like I said, we've done a couple of deals, and it's really been a life changer for me. Like this has really changed my perspective, not only on life, but just the way that I view things and the way that I view people. It's been an eye-opening experience, and I love real estate. Like I didn't really realize I'd fall in love with it in just a short 2 or 3 months, but here I am, and I eat, sleep, and dream it. Like I've been doing it all my life, and there's so much more to it that I want to learn, and to be able to put myself in position is just amazing, man.
Absolutely, man. I think one of the things that Max talked about, he said, man, you're only one deal away, right? And I think that, working with you, we had a couple deals in the pipeline that fell apart, but I was like, look, it happens, it's all a part of the game, let's keep on going, let's keep on doing it, right? And we finally brought a deal to the table, and that was smooth, right?
Yeah, it was.
It was smooth.
It was real smooth.
And then from that one deal, fast forward to now, how many deals have you done up to this point so we connected back in May, correct? So we connected back in May, so since May up to this point, how many deals do you feel like you've done so far?
So I've done 5 deals.
5 deals so far, okay.
1 at the end of June.
Okay.
2 in July, and 2 in September.
Okay.
So,
and for the most part, how are you going about finding those deals right now?
What works for me usually is the Deal Machine app. So
Okay.
I'm driving around, what they call driving for dollars, looking for properties that look vacant or look like they've been, absent for a while, distressed, high grass, what have you. And put the info into the Deal Machine app, and I'll skip trace and call the owner right there on the spot.
Okay.
I don't like to waste any time because I'm working full time, so I like to utilize all the free time that I have.
Okay.
And I end up getting feedback from either a call or a text message, and from there I'll try to set an appointment with the seller to go, research the property, look at the property, take pictures, video, and shoot it off to my buyers list that I was able to build with my first few deals.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So,
when we had that deal and we had it on the Facebook Marketplace,
Yeah.
I was like, dude, don't
Keep
take
it up.
that down, keep it up, let's
Yeah.
build a buyers list, right?
Yeah, that was
good.
That was a really good plug. So I was able to build my buyers list that way, and
How easy was it to build a buyers list, man, once you had a deal?
it was pretty simple. Like if the numbers work, this is the thing, and it took me a while to really understand that, because I remember you telling me that in the beginning, dude, if it's a deal, don't worry about the buyers. The buyers gonna come.
Right.
And it really is just as simple as that. If you have a deal and the numbers work, you put it out there,
Somebody's
gonna get it.
Yeah,
At least 2 or 3 people gonna reach out, and they're gonna tell some people. So it's been growing. So I started off maybe like 20 or 30 buyers. Now I'm up to like 150.
Right.
So I plan on the more deals I get.
You gotta keep
adding
that
on
thing,
people.
man. Buyers every day, man, for sure. And I think another thing that we talked about was the MailChimp, right?
Yeah, MailChimp.
And being able to actually blast it out to all the buyers that's on the list itself. And
Yeah.
then you also get to see like the rates as far as who's opening up
Right.
the email. So
You can track
you can track it, man, to see who's real serious and who's not serious, right?
Right.
So you say you've done 5 deals up to this point. So May, June, July, August, September, what's that, 5 months? So in those 5 deals, what would you say collectively overall you've made in doing 5 deals in real estate, man?
Roughly, it's around 38.
38,000.
38,000.
$38,000?
38,000.
38,000 in 5 months?
In 5 months, 38,000.
Holy smokes. And you're working right now?
And I'm working.
And what do you make, from your job right now? Gross. Before taxes,
I'm at right about 33.
So you've made more money in 5 months working on your business than you would at your regular gig.
At my regular job, yeah.
How, tell me about that, man. How did that make you feel, man?
It makes me feel like I've actually missed out on this opportunity all along. Because you get into this mind frame of, I gotta go to work, I gotta pay bills. It's the same repetition over and over again. And I feel like a lot of times, my generation, we get complacent, and I don't like complacency. So for me, real estate has provided an opportunity for me to put myself financially in a better situation. And like, I went to the lot a week ago and I bought a car with $14,000 cash. I've never been able to do anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's opening up so many different doors. Like, I'm gonna put 10 grand in an account just for my daughter, just to sit there. Like, it's opening so many doors for me that I want to get more people on board so we can take over, so we can try to do things together. Okay. Because it's enough out there for everybody to eat. It's not a competition thing. Right. It's basically you're trying to do the best that you can with the resources that you have.
Absolutely, man. So running a real estate business, as well as having that 9 to 5 gig that you're working as well, man. How do you manage to fit working in your business when you do have that full-time job?
So with the way my schedule is set up, work-life balance is essential to a healthy lifestyle. But like you said, with running an additional business, it can be a little bit challenging. So for me, my schedule allows me to do that because I'm off every 2 or 3 days, and then I rotate weekends.
Right.
So I work 12-hour shifts. So by the time I get off, it's 7 o'clock. I'm pulling up to the house, gotta get the kid ready, gotta get her bathed,
right.
Gotta take my shower, get her homework and stuff done, and maybe cook dinner. So on my days that I work, I may not have enough time to really go full throttle with the real estate stuff, but I'm still on Craigslist searching when I'm laying down.
Okay.
Or I'm on a marketplace looking before I go to sleep.
Okay.
But on my days off is when I try to set up an itinerary of, okay, well, this is what I need to do during this block, and maybe I can do this during the hours of 12 to 3. So I'm trying to figure out how to utilize the time that I have.
In 2 days.
In 2 days.
That you have.
In 2 days that I have.
Maximizing it.
Either it's going to be cold calling, or hey, I'm going to go hit the streets in this area and try to write down these properties and see what I can have. Come back to the house and use the extra day to either research and get some more information on those properties, or I might just go out and just start driving again.
Right.
And then.
But you're making it work.
Making it work for the most part.
I mean, cause if I was to tell you, look, man, look. Within 5 months, you can make 30+ thousand. All you gotta do when you're on your day off, you just gotta make sure that you're working on your business itself. And that's really the conversation that we had when you started as well, right?
Yeah.
Was, hey man, look, just because you're at work don't mean that your business needs to stop working.
Exactly. And that's where partnerships and JV and stuff, man, it comes in handy, because like if somebody is working, full time and they can't get to something, you reach out to somebody. And like I did, you handled a lot of my stuff while I was at work, so that's perfect. And then, sometimes I would, step away, take a phone call here in the bathroom, or go send an email here in the bathroom, or try to get this contract over. So it's exciting. And like I said, if you want something bad enough, you will make things work.
Absolutely.
You will definitely make things work.
Want something bad enough, you'll make things work. That is so real. That is so real. So now that we got that, right? So you're 5 months in real estate. You've been able to do 5 deals. So that's an average of one deal a month, which isn't bad, right? Because there's people that go freaking months on end just procrastinating or making excuses, or they have the information overload where they don't know where to start, right? So for that guy or girl that's still making those excuses, or they're still saying, oh, I don't have the time, or I don't know what to do, or I have so much in my head, what would be your suggestion for that individual out there that feel like they don't have enough time, or they have too much information where they don't know where to get started?
Well, for me, it did get to a point where I was feeling that way, where I was just constantly looking on Facebook, reading the posts or reading the books, and I didn't really know what to do. But I told myself, you gotta just go out there and try. So for that person that's out there that's stuck, build your connections. You gotta go to some of the real estate meetings. You gotta go to your local R.E.A.Ls and make some connections with some people that are making moves in your city. And you can't be scared to go out there and try.
Okay.
If you need help, that's where you reach out to somebody and see if they can assist you. But if you don't give yourself a chance, then you're already selling yourself short. So you have to try.
So the biggest thing was take action.
The biggest thing is to take action.
Just go out there and just give it a shot.
Yeah, go out there, give it a shot, and the chips are gonna fall as they may, but you have to put forth that effort.
Okay.
If you put forth
and you say take the action as far as like just going out there driving for dollars, or looking on Craigslist, or looking on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Those
are gonna be your gold mines. Marketplace, Craigslist, and like I said, if you're going around driving and you're looking for vacant properties.
Dude, driving. Let's talk about driving for dollars, bro. Is that expensive to do? I hear that it's expensive to do that. It's not.
Less than a tank of gas, depending on where you want to go.
Oh, dude, I thought it was expensive to like get in the car and drive a city. It's not?
No, it's not expensive at all. And then, a couple of times, which has been helpful for me, I've been driving around in different neighborhoods, and I may see somebody working on a house. I may pull up on them just to spark a conversation like, hey, how are y'all doing? I'm an investor in the area. Try to figure out whose house it belongs to, and they may possibly have other houses that they may be working on, or they may want to unload. So you never know what the connection is going to come from. You may run across somebody in Walmart, and you spark a connection there, and you're like, hey, I'm investing in real estate. You may see somebody with a T-shirt on from Cattle Paint. You're like, oh, you paint, and that can spark something right there. So it's just all about connections.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that you started out in real estate. All you've been doing for the most part is driving for dollars, putting $20 there, $10 there in your car, and you've been able to make $30,000+ just off of that.
Just off of that.
You haven't paid for no coaching classes where you had to join. You had to get a mentor that charged you $5-10 grand just to work with them.
No.
Like we're so I know it sounds crazy, right? But how do it go as far as when it comes to having someone like myself that's a little bit more seasoned and understanding the game to help you through those processes?
Well, it's been a blessing, honestly, to have somebody in a position that already knows what they're doing, because it helps streamline everything. It helps it make everything a lot more simpler. And then if you do have those questions, you can reach out to somebody like yourself, and they can, point you in the right direction. So for me, having Chevy on board is really kind of like projected me and catapulted my whole energy into a whole different direction, to where I know what I want to do, how I can do it. But if I do have any questions, I can bring it to Chevy Bar, and he'll know exactly what to do. So
I'm right here, man. Why you keep saying Chevy? I'm right here. What's going on? Okay, all right. But no, I get the point, though. I get the point.
Yeah.
And then, just looking at it, man, as far as how much would you say that you've invested in your real estate business since you started? Like, put a number out there. How much do you think you've invested?
Into the business itself. So aside from filling up a tank of gas and driving around, I did buy some cards, some business cards,
Okay.
a couple of posters,
Okay. Bandit signs.
some bandit signs.
Okay. Did
Got
some Facebook marketing as well, right?
yeah, marketing, advertising, Instagram, Facebook.
Okay.
And the thing about the marketing on Facebook, you can target your audience
Absolutely.
to
Facebook targeting, absolutely.
specific
Sure.
targeting, and then car magnet.
Come on, man, give me a number. What's that number that you would say?
And then I bought my LLC. I registered for LLC.
Okay,
too. So,
that's awesome.
I mean, you're looking at roughly $500, maybe.
What?
Maybe.
Wait, you spent probably $500
$500 at the
on
max.
your real estate business, and
Roughly.
you've been able to generate over $30,000+
Yes.
off of spending $500.
Off of spending $500.
Dude,
But the key to it is each deal, you're not really putting any money into it. No money out of your pocket. That's the
that's how
the
it works?
amazing thing about it.
Oh, so if I'm a new guy and I'm like, man, what is wholesaling? How would you break that down?
It's basically you're looking for properties that are distressed,
Okay.
and you have to use some selling techniques. So you're negotiating to get the property under contract at a discount, under market value, and then from there you market it to a buyer,
Okay.
and it's no out of pocket expense to yourself.
So no. Do you have no out of pocket expense? Do you have a realtor license?
No realtor license.
So no realtor license.
I'm not a contractor. I don't make any repairs.
No repairs.
I will bring a contractor over with
Bring
me.
a contract holder. Will that cost you any money to bring a contractor to a property?
Sometimes it will, sometimes it doesn't.
Really?
It just depends on the
No,
relationship.
man. You better start making more connections and then get you some free quotes.
Depends on the
Okay.
relationships you have
All right.
with the contractors.
Credit? Do you use your credit to buy these properties?
No credit needed.
So, no credit, no realtor license, none of your own cash. This sounds too good to be true,
It
man.
almost sounds too good.
It's too, like,
What's the catch-22? There is no catch-22.
there is no cash.
There is no catch-22.
I'm not going to go to jail for
No.
finding someone property to somebody else, putting
No.
that on a contract.
No, none of that. And a lot of people probably feel like, this seems like, is it legal? You sure you're
Is
not?
it legal?
And I had that happen to me a lot when I presented it to my friends and my family members.
Okay.
Like, do you have to have a license for that? No, you don't have to have a license.
Okay.
There's no license.
So what makes this legal, would you say?
Your documentation.
Okay, so just having it on the contract with, once it's on the contract, there's equitable interest in the property itself, right?
Yeah.
So
That's your
you
marketing.
just moving paper itself. You're not a realtor selling the property. You're more so making connections, right? So you're putting yourself in the middle, playing the middleman, and then you're out of the situation. That's it, really.
Right.
And that just comes with having great relationship, understanding that you have the education to actually assign your interest to a property to an investor.
Yeah.
And do an investor, 9 out of 10 times, do an investor question who the property belongs to, all that. Like, what's your experience when it comes to dealing with investors?
So my experience, they know what they want. So
Okay.
you have some that are looking primarily just for rentals. You have some that are looking primarily for fix and flips.
Okay.
Some want 3-1, some want 3-2, certain amount of square footage. So the key to it, especially when building your buyers list, is to know what your buyers want.
Okay.
And then from there, you can actually figure out what to look for. And if the numbers work, and if your paperwork, your documentation, everything is good, they have no issues. I haven't run into an issue yet with anybody questioning the legitimacy of anything.
Okay.
So after you acquire the contract with the seller for a certain amount, and then you get the contract with the buyer for a certain amount, you're supposed to go to the title company with the paperwork, and then they will execute a title search, which will determine whether or not the title has any liens or anything against it. So they clean up everything for you and get everything fixed up, and if everything is good to go, they call both parties with a closing date, and
You come and pick up your check.
they
That's
say
it.
you come pick up your check, or you can come to the closing if you like.
Do you have to go to those?
You do not have to go to the closing.
Okay.
You can close on a property in Nebraska, be here in Louisiana. It don't
You're
even
right.
matter.
I've closed on properties in Texas,
Yeah.
Tennessee. So yeah, you're absolutely
That's
right.
the beauty of it.
Absolutely
And then
right.
with with this real estate game, like I said, you build good relationships with sellers and buyers. You get referrals. So not only are you looking to drive for dollars, you're not only looking to cold call, but you get a lot of referrals on the back end too. So
it all works.
It all works out.
Okay, good stuff, man. Well, there you have it, man. Honestly, I didn't know the backstory to it, man. That's a great story itself, man. I'm glad that you've actually dived into real estate. I'm glad that we've been able to connect. It's been definitely a treat for myself just being able to spend the time with you, partnering up with you, giving you everything that you need, and kind of seeing you blossom and growing overall for the past couple months, man. I'm really, really proud of you for sure, man. I know that the future itself is bright for both of us. It's endless towards what we're able to do, man. I'm glad to have you here. I appreciate you coming in for the interview. There you have it, guys. Another testimonial, a great story. Richard Crayton, man, just made $30,000+ off of his real estate business while just spending less than $1,000 himself. Not always the case, but if you have the grind, if you have the mindset, the mentality to go out there and get it, by default, the universe is going to move out your way and they're going to yield you stuff back to begin with itself. So that's it, guys. Understand, it's your boy, the Real Chevy. Get real. This is our episode itself. Real estate as a lifestyle. Wake up, grind, repeat. We have a real conversation with real people, giving real advice while we're making real money. Don't forget, guys, to check out the YouTube. That's where we at, right? Make sure you guys like, make sure you guys share, and also click that bell so you can get more notifications on what we have coming up. Also, check us out on Facebook as well, The Real Chevy. Make sure you Instagram us, follow us on Instagram at The Real Chevy also. And don't forget to check out the links below for Deal Machine, where you get a 14-day free trial, and also Propstream, where you get a 7-day free trial. So I'm giving all these tools for you to get started, for you to get rocking and rolling in your real estate business. Make sure you guys just wake up, grind, repeat, take action now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Take action now, like today. Like after this video or while you're watching this video, I don't care. Go out there and drive for dollars, call some sellers, whatever you need to do to find some deals. Let's go. Another great episode of Get Real. Check you guys out later. Peace.